Well, the second product is entered into our pureFlow line of energy efficient, great performing fans, and I'm excited about our line of pureFlow products. The QT7 has been just outstanding, far exceeding our expectations. You know, people, we get a lot of people talking about how terrific the QT7 is in terms of moving air, in making their space much more comfortable without having to turn the thermostat down in the summer, or interestingly, turning the thermostat up in the winter, because it not only moves air to keep you cool, but it also moves the hot air off of the ceiling down into the area lower in the room. So the next product that we're going to introduce can do the same thing, but it does it in a little bit of a different way, something that's really unique, and that's what we're always looking for at GreenTech, that not just some old fan. We want something that's unique and also that leads the way in energy savings. And we want to introduce today the pureFlow CIRCULATOR. This product is a pedestal fan, and you've probably seen a number of fans like it, but this is not the same as your as the old style pedestal fan that you might be used to. It's a safety first design, very safe fan, extremely energy efficient, has the same type of DC motor that the QT7 has, drawing, we're talking about at maximum a total of 22 watts of electricity. Wow. LED controls and remote control. It is whisper quiet operation. It is a very, very quiet fan. It is absolutely comfortable to put into your bedroom and run it at night and not be, if you are sensitive to background noise, you will be very happy with this fan. Powerful airflow. And then, I'm sorry, what was the one at the very bottom there, Sarah? My
Easy to clean. Easy to clean.
Yeah, it sure is, in being able to just wipe down the exterior. There is a nature setting that will blow the air around the room at different air speeds.
And we'll show that in just a minute.
Okay, and that is unique, as well as directions. We're going to show that. It's a dual blade technology. It's not just a standard bladed fan. It actually is more of a turbine design with some small blades out to the outside that causes the air to flow out farther, as far as 40 feet. It has simultaneous oscillation. We'll get to what that means in a minute. And it is height adjustable. Literally, by pressing a button on the back, you can change the height, and it's actually spring loaded, so you can raise it up and down with the press of a button, which is very handy.
Question?
Mm-hmm.
Does it make sense to run a fan? I know it does, but I want to make sure this is right. When you're trying to, on a cold day, you want to blow the fan up like you have it there to bring the heat down. Does that make sense? Or
that's right. You want to circulate the air off of the ceiling down to the lower area. Moving air through the room, though, is something which improves air quality, and it improves our comfort, moving the air in general. This does that very well. What you're seeing here in this picture is a video of the oscillation, where it's oscillating both horizontally and vertically at the same time. So you can set it to oscillate just horizontally or just vertically, or you can turn both horizontal and vertical oscillation on, and it moves up and down and side to side all at the same time. And that is what is truly unique about
and
this
to add to that, Alan, what is super fun, and this is where nature mode fits in, is you can also set it to change speed velocity randomly. So not only is this showing the change in direction at a random rate, but it's also changing speed randomly, which is why we call that nature mode, because that's like being out in nature. When you're outside, one of the most beneficial feelings on a nice spring or summer day or fall day is that you're outside and the wind outside is changing direction and speed at different random amounts and times, and something about that has a more natural feel to it. It's much more enjoyable. So to add that environment into your indoor environment is a really unique feature for this fan.
It has 12 different fan speed settings. It's got a remote control with a very nice little holder that is on the back of the unit. It is DC 12 volts. It has an AC to DC adapter, and because of that DC fan motor, it's much more efficient than an AC typical motor, which most fans have, and that's why it draws so much less energy than your typical AC fan. It's just a very versatile fan, can be used tabletop or on the floor, and then of course the telescoping right now showing the way it's shown here in the video is with the telescoping arm down, but you can just press the button in the back and it pops up and adds another, I believe, 11 inches to the height. Is that correct, Sarah? She's going to have to go off and look. But it does make it so it makes a nice height for floor mounting.
As far as height goes, it goes between 29.5 inches to 37.4 inches in height settings.
Great. So it's not 11 inches, but that puts it at 8 inches. Is that correct?
9, 8.
8. And the specifications for this and the Pure Air fridge are on the website. I didn't want to put them right here in the presentation today because I wanted to focus on the features and the benefits, but those specs will definitely be available to you on the website. You can see all of that, as well as the spec sheet, which we will send out later today.
Okay. Thank you.
Cool. Great
Any questions or comments, AJ?
No, I'm hypnotized by staring at that thing going around.
It really truly does have that effect when you have it in your room. You can't really appreciate it until it's in the room that you're in. We have one in our conference room, and people who we've told about it and shown it to them like this over a phone or a webinar, they're like, oh, that's really neat. And then they come in and they sit in our conference room and we'll have a meeting. And after a few minutes, they inevitably are like, that is so cool, because it just creates this really calming environment and also is quite mesmerizing to have right there.
And you said 22 watts. That's nothing to leave that on 24 hours a day. If it was in a den, in a busy room, a bedroom or something.
That's
if you
right.
left it on, I'm not going to fret. I'm not going to beat the wife or the child.
No, it's very true.
Okay, and this video will be available on the product page on the website, as well as on Vimeo, and I can send you the link for that as well when I send out our presentation later today. But it is on the product page for the PureFlow circulator.